Hello, this is Nuclear Rabbit and today I'm playing a Bone Necro. So I get really lucky and find a +3 teeth and a +3 teeth preserved head. So I'm +6 on teeth already, even in Act 1 normal, which is really nice. Yeah, we went for our stealth and then got ourselves into the barracks where we just ran around and killed some stuff. So this is basically what it looks like for a while. I'm just throwing a lot of teeth out there. I'm taking quite a lot of damage actually, and I decided to run away from the butcher because, well, yeah, man, he can open doors. So anyway, we have our stealth, and yeah, then we go to Andariel, so we go ahead and kill her. And as you can see, we just take a lot of damage. Anyway, Act 1 done. I managed to find a flawless because of a flawless sapphire because of a bunch of gem shrines. So I end up getting a lot of mana, which is really nice. And I find this +3 bone spear weapon, but I can't afford it. And yeah, nothing else happened in Act 2. So here's the real fight. And as you can see, this character is just a lot of running around, kind of picking your spots, hoping for the best. And you really like a tank. You really want to have a mercenary or something that just stands in the way of them. Until later in the game where you get another way of doing it, but you'll see it in the video a lot, so you'll see it when it's ready. And here's Mephisto, giver of all of the loot. Who hits really hard as well. This Necro is squishy as hell. But I just end up tricking Mephisto. It's actually quite hard to do on console because your auto target is too far away. And as long as he can hit you, you can target him. But on console you can't like randomly throw. So definitely something that I noticed where console underperforms compared to on PC. I mean, see how close I have to get to hit him. I almost die because of it. And here's me just not hitting him because of console auto target. There are definitely a few builds that are actually quite harmed by the auto target on console. Because, for instance, a Jefferson is a lot harder as well because you can only throw at a monster, not like off to the side of it. That's a lot harder on console, I've noticed. Spoilers on what build is on the next video. Well, it's 2 videos away. Anyway, so that was the Mephisto fight. So here we are for Diablo, who once again is just a lot of kiting around, lots of running and lots of shooting my spear at him. Just throwing my bone straight through Diablo. All of the pun intended. Oh my god, he's making bone jokes. We're so bone. Anyway, that's Diablo, and here we have some Moonlords who, yeah, hit really hard. So this is what happens when you don't have a tank. Run away! He's boned. And walls are not always great, as you can tell. I just locked myself in there. That's gonna happen a lot more. Targeting the walls on console is also a lot harder than it is on PC. On PC, you can just be like, I want a wall there, and on the computer, on the console, it's like, okay, a wall is going at an enemy. You can't just randomly drop them down unless you're getting lucky with the auto target. So that's definitely something that I could tell. This is a lot harder to do on console as well than this entire build is just a lot harder to play on console than it is to play on PC, I've noticed. And for those of you wondering, you can see in the bottom near my skills, I play on a PlayStation 5. Basically because I like playing in the couch while my girlfriend is in the room, so I can record and chill out with the miss as well. I shouldn't say misses, we're not married. Anyway, this is the Bale fight. Just throwing my bone at him, just swapping him a lot, and yeah, that. He even brings in a friend. But I'm all out of juice, so I'm gonna go ahead and need to go back to town. I didn't want to go the bone route on the jokes, but it's so easy. And just when you give a dog a bone, you know. I'm like giggling like a 5-year-old over behind. And Bale has failed. With that, we are level 33. We're gonna go into night map because we're gonna be there a lot. We need to grind a doll and an iron rune. Also, this is my equipment right now. So nothing special at all. Best thing here is probably the boots. Yeah, definitely the boots. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of almost dying and a lot of counters because we need a doll and an IO rune. And I ended up doing like 20-25 runs, I want to say, before I got the doll and the IO. Oh, no, I got the doll in like 20-25 runs and I never got the IO. I got like a million RAL runes and Tal runes and stuff. So I end up making a spirit because I just never found the IO rune. And I made a rhyme because I needed to resist. And with that I went on to Andariel. Who's a underdressed lady where I'm throwing my bone at her. Oh my god, I hate my jokes so much. Like and subscribe if you hate my jokes as well. Whee! But yeah, still just lots of running around. Being followed by Mama Smurf over there. And in Act 2, in the sewers, while doing Radamant, I finally find my IO rune. And, well, what can I say? Mistakes were made. I used my socket quest and I never checked if this could get 2 sockets. So I was not very amused by that. I am now while watching it back, but I was not amused while that happened. So anyway, we're up to Duriel, who ignores my tank to hit me in the face, which I'm not a big fan of. And then my tank just almost crumples, so we go back to town and yeah, just shoot Duriel some more. And bye bye Duriel. I end up finding a light belt in the Flayer jungle, which is Arctic's belt. And then we go to Mephisto in Nightmare, who I just shoot a lot as well. Like the general gameplay of this character isn't that fascinating. You just walk up and shoot stuff. Which is very relaxing after playing a Frenzy Bob, I've gotta say. Like that synergy based Frenzy Bob was a thing. Holy crap, that was hard to do and I still died. Anyway, so we used the Arctic's belt because I upgraded it to Shockskin, but you can do that now. I love that you can upgrade sets so much. And I get a Lem rune from the Hellforge, which I end up using to make a treachery for the mercenary. And I also find a Butcher's Pupil, which is great because the cleaver is a fantastic weapon in general. It's not for this Necro, but it's such a cool weapon. And after that I start using my other skills more, so I wall in Diablo. And this is what I meant when you just need a tank. So the walls are now doing the work of the tank, so I don't have to go back for my mercenary every single time. And I just like that Diablo is just standing there. So I'm like kiting around, taking a bunch of damage, and in the end I just went like, well, fuck this. I'm gonna go walk straight up to him, as I should. And this is how you should fight Diablo. Just walk up to him and shoot him in the dick. See, this is much easier. This is me forgetting how walking around doors works. And here we have the Ancients, who I also just lock in. There's gonna be a lot of this in this video, I can guarantee that. But this is basically how this character plays. Just lock him in, control the game board, and yeah, just shoot at him. What I mean by control the boards, I see maps of Diablo like a giant board. So basically like, let's see, what's a good way to say it? It's like a Stratego board where you're like, okay, I need this part of the area to be locked off. So I can go and just shoot them from a distance. Like here as well, I'm locking them out, even though I lock myself in. So this is me failing at setting a good wall. And this is actually a really dangerous situation. Because those death laws aren't called cuddle laws. And they are here to punch me in the face. And I end up barely getting away with it. And this is me just panic spamming. I'm just spamming, hoping I survive. And here I'm kind of away from him. And I end up just getting a hole in the wall and just getting away from him. And this is me just doing the throne room. This is how it goes. And here's Bale. Oh, that's so cool. The fast forwarded bone spears actually look like there's a giant laser line. That's so cool. I didn't notice that during editing. But yeah, bye Bale. So this is my setup right now for stats, and yeah, I went and just searched for a Spirit Monarch, so I needed a Monarch, but I found a ZOD rune instead, which made me pretty fucking happy, because that's a ZOD rune, for Christ's sake. It's a ZOD rune! And I ended up looking for a Monarch for a Spirit up until level 85. I never found one. I found like a Shadow Blade and a Fire Skiller, but just nothing relevant for this character. So I didn't include it to not make the video too long. And yeah, I found a fucking ZOD rune. Yes! I'm still so happy about it. I have no clue what I'm doing with it, but I found a ZOD rune. Anyway, here's Durio. Anyway, after Duriel, I head into the forest where I almost get completely massacred by trying to get through it. I just walked in the Great Marsh and they were like, no, fuck you, dude. And this is me fighting the council, who are just locked in as well. And here's Mephisto, locked in as well. You can see a common trend here, right? Oh, one fair warning though, the walls do attract more enemies. So if you're not sure if you can take anything around you, check first, because the walls will attract everything. Well, yeah, this is a wall. Just build a wall and they will fall. God, I want to do like pay for the wall jokes so bad, but I'm a European, so I'm not gonna mess with American politics in my videos. Hey, Fasto the armor, also just locked in. I'm just showing off how I'm doing this. This is just like a casual guide, something playthrough-ish for you. We found an rune, which at first I didn't really know what to do with. One thing that I started noticing is that in Act 5, yeah, let's do the Diablo fight first. So this is the Diablo fight. Look, it's a wall. Who would have guessed? No way. Where did you get the inspiration for a wall? I love how my Merc sees like a giant wall and still manages to fuck up and get hit by Diablo. I'm just proud of him, you know. He just went like, Hazard! And went in there. Yes, he's a Pokemon. Anyway, that was a Diablo fight. And this is Act 5, where things really kind of go to shit, to be honest. But this is me locking myself in with a bunch of champion Death Clowns. I wanted to say Death Clowns, Death Clan. And yeah, I'm just really lucky that I had enough potions. That's all I can say. Because man, this was so bad. I almost died. So after that, I decided I needed to upgrade my equipment, so I went shopping. And that's basically the act of running to Drognan in Act 2 normal. For a spear, not a spear, a weapon that has +3 bone spear. So I can make a white rune within it. And I end up, after almost 2 hours, I end up finding one. And I make the white rune within it, because I actually checked how many sockets this one would get. And then I went to the counters to farm for a second rune, because I needed an upgrade of my stealth. So I went for a bone, because I already found the rune in the health watch. And I just farmed the counters till I got the second one. And this is me fighting the ancients. Yeah, this Necro is so safe. Like, he's really squishy, but once you get the walls and stuff and the bone armor, it's so safe. It's not single barb level safe, but it's pretty damn close. And in the end, I finally find my Monarch. After grinding for 20 hours in the pits, I find my Monarch almost when I'm at Bill. But I did find it, so I'm very happy about that. And here's a Bill fight. Walls are not very good against Bill. Teleporting. And that's it. So this is the equipment I did it with. Ended up going to level 85 in the end, which is super high. You really don't need to do that. But I was like, okay, this guy got me a ZOD. I'm gonna get him a Monarch. And it got to the point where I was just so high level, I just didn't have to care anymore. So thank you for watching. It's Guardian now, and see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.